much more from hot topics, but not the storefront. One of the intelligent fellas from Fifth Element crew. No embellishing moves when he telling the news. The platform, not the Fed type. Fancy Ed rap, keep their dread tight. Not to be confused with the vultures. We do it strictly for the culture. The RaSun Report. The RaSun Report.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back. We live, man. Welcome back to another episode of Linked Up and Locked In. I got my man, Icy Jonez here. What's happening over there? All right, Icy. It's one of them days, man. I got some food for you to try. This is a homemade chimichanga from Wifey, right? So, right, this is what it looked like right here. Homemade chimichanga. I like mine with hot sauce. Okay. Yeah, dip in and tell me. I don't know. You like? Hot. It ain't that hot. It's more flavorful. It's more flavorful.
It's Pete, what?
Yeah.
It look like Kool-Aid. Look at that.
Man, take a bite. Tell me what you think. Right? Ground beef, cheese, rice,
beef,
all the good sauces.
Now, beef, right?
Refried, yeah. Vegetarian. Yeah. All right, so it's not hot, it's just flavorful. All right, so there's been a lot going on in the media world, right? So it's only right that we come together and talk about some of these things. One being, which some of the biggest news is Shannon Sharpe. And so, I don't know, have you been paying attention? You been seeing what's going on?
Yeah, he just made a, what's it called? He just spoke to the public.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's called.
I think the word I want to use. Statement. Statement.
Right. So, it goes is Shannon Sharpe, 56 years old. He's allegedly was dating 19/20-year-old young white female. And now she's trying to sue his ass for $50 million. For
saying he raped her.
Saying he raped her. I was like, can we say the R word? But it's out there. No, it's out there saying he raped her. But that they were in a relationship at first. And she only came out with that after he went live last year on IG having sexual relations, right? With somebody else. So that's when she called the relationship off. And now she's suing him for $50 million. And if you know, it's been in the news lately that Shannon Sharpe was about to get a $100 million contract. Yeah.
And at the same time, like, Shannon shouldn't be dating no 20-year-old at 55, 56 years old. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, do your thing, but dating her is a whole different situation. I don't even think you should be in a sexual relationship with her. Like,
okay, let's start there.
Yeah, let's dive.
Let's start there. Why not? It's legal.
Very legal. Mentally, though, you know what I mean? Life applications and stuff like that, bro, it's just not the same. You know what I mean? Like, if you want a person for your fantasy and for your, you know, the ride or whatever, that's different. You know what I mean? But he's dating her. What's being said. You know what I mean?
Well,
what can she offer you at 19, 20 years old? But what you can offer her at 55, 56
She can offer him a lot. She can offer him like maybe youthfulness. You know what I'm saying? One thing. That's the main thing.
Don't need a female to offer him youthfulness. He got so many people around him. It's like you don't.
But you can't say what that man needs. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong at this point.
No, you've been an advocate.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's legal, so he's not doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's legal in America. He's not breaking any laws. You know what I'm saying? So, and then plenty of people do it. You know what I'm saying? You got owners of NFL teams that do it. You got plenty of people do it.
Talking dating younger than them, or we're talking dating teenagers / 20-year-olds?
We're talking dating younger than them, 20, 30 years younger. And if you're saying that, what's the cap on age?
18, 19?
No. How many years? You know what I'm saying? Can she be 21 and he be 50 and it's fine?
I think the cap in my eyes is like nobody else. It's like 20 years. Like 20 years. Now, if you want to have a sexual relationship with somebody, cool. But dating someone, it should be like 20 years. Like, that's out of your league, bro. My daughter older than that.
No, I feel you. But I think dating might be the better part of it than just sexing her. You know what I'm saying? At least you're making you're in a relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? It kind of seems like maybe you're not taking advantage of the person as much because you're in a relationship.
Well, now, $50 million later, it's not like advantage has been taken. And then think about it. He want to settle, right?
Said he wanted to settle for 10 million.
So now people looking at him like, you did it.
I don't know if they're looking at him like that. I can see that, but maybe they're looking at him like, I just want to hush this shit up because
I'm outside.
Yeah, but this was before it was outside. I think he wanted to settle before it
hit the fan.
Yeah, before it hit the fan.
Now both know. I mean, both things are being said. 50 million and the 10 million. So now you might as well take it to court.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to this type of stuff, it's very, very sensitive. Sometimes it could be like, I was talking to my homegirl. I said, man, because the guy thought 2 years later he had the same type of action as this woman that he ain't been with. You know what I mean? So he think he caught this body, he can catch it again. 2 years later.
Right.
She like, nah, not really. I'll go out with you or whatever, but then you forcefully do something, or you know what I mean?
Right.
It feels to her like you took advantage of her.
Yeah, if he forcefully, then he definitely did.
Right? I'm not saying he didn't, but the position they were in, you know, if they're alone, you know what I mean, and have drinks, whatever, right?
Right.
The man feels like, oh, you opening the door.
Right.
Right? So it could be really weird in those moments. You feel me? But she could also say, yeah, you did take advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she could cry that word. And you could feel like it wasn't, but it was, Brody.
Right, no doubt.
Unfortunately, did some things. She didn't scream at you. You know what I mean? But she did feel a way, and you don't know she probably was crying. You don't even know.
No, you know. You know if a motherfucker's crying. Okay. And you know if a motherfucker's crying, and you know somebody no means no.
Yes.
Now, if you don't get a no, don't do that, stop, and somebody's not crying, I don't know.
It's a very sensitive subject.
Right.
That was a girl.
Because if she's not saying no, and she's not crying, saying stop, don't do that, then what are we talking about?
Still doing something I didn't really want to do. Now it's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but
it's for the woman now.
Right. No, I'm talking about for the woman.
Okay.
But that's when she needs to speak up. You know what I'm saying? You don't just do it. You know what I'm saying?
They are afraid of us, bro. I'm just saying, right? I've had these conversations. They're afraid of us.
Right.
What we may or may not do. You know
right.
I mean? Then you have it to where this one girl, she was drunk, they was out, you know, and they both in the army or whatever.
Right.
He go back to the house, you know. Her friend is sleep on the sofa. She sleep in her bed. He keep going back and forth. This is on camera. He keep going back and forth to see if she's sleeping. The friend in there. So he can, you know, old girl had blacked out when she got home. They had to carry her in the house. Right? So they put her in the bed. Now he's trying to beat. He's looking to see if old girl do. If old girl sleep, the best friend. Old girl sleep. He finally go in there and go have sex with like a a drunk, blacked out. You know what I mean?
Corpse.
I didn't want to say that, but you see where I was going.
A living corpse,
right? Necrophilia had it.
Right.
So it's on camera though, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a charge.
Oh boy, got off. It was a charge, but it wasn't.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me because we've seen people get off. The rich white boy got off. I forgot what they called it. I forgot what the judge called it. He didn't want to ruin. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to ruin the boy's life or whatever. And then he still ended up fucking up, doing some bullshit.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, karma something else, man.
Yeah, man.
So when it comes to like the ways these things happen, you know, that's why I'm like, what's Brody? Shannon. Like Shannon, if you know that it wasn't like that, and that's what I mean. Maybe at a point in time y'all broken up or something. I'm just giving a scenario. Y'all got back in the races or whatever. You feel me? And then boom, you go and do something, and she can, you know what I'm saying?
Affluenza. That was my brother tapped me. That's what the judge called it. Okay. Rich white boy.
Okay. So from there,
yeah,
she want to cry that. But then I seen a couple posts. That's why I said I seen a couple posts where they said, when people begin to when people begin to pay to settle, it's like an admission to guilt. I never believed that, but that's what it's like. More of a percentage of people believe that than they do that. They were just like, man, I'm gonna just get it over with. You know, because Michael Jackson never got, you know what I mean? He never got sentenced or anything like that. You know what I mean? But he just got it over with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now people call him a pedophile for the rest of his career and legacy. Right?
Some people, not all.
No.
Not all.
No.
I think more people don't call him that
than do. But we know that people do. Jay-Z didn't have to go through this. Jay-Z fought back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I seen in another post. They like, Jay-Z, he got, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't happened and you lied. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, Shannon, I don't know what's going on, but I think in reality, you got enough money to drag this out because it's already here now. We talking about it on our platform. It's up in my deal. You know what I mean? So you can actually like take her to court, and then you can sue her for defamation because if it didn't really happen, it didn't happen. Bro. You didn't do that to that woman, and you would never do that to any woman. Yeah. You know what I mean? Especially in this age now, that would have happened when you was what? Was it Bronco or something? What was it? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you
They would have been said he did something weird to some ladies. And sometimes it's a door open, but ain't nobody upset nothing yet. I can't see Shannon being somebody who's that desperate there where he got to do certain things to get it like that, bro. Where he got to take it home. So go ahead, my bad.
No, that's just mad. Yeah, I don't see that coming. But we don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We see his character on TV and on YouTube and whatnot. And he seems like a stand-up guy, but we'll never really know. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. You never really know anything. Now, I hate to go here, but I was a teenager and I seen the R. Kelly tape.
Okay.
Whoever that man was on that camera.
That was his brother. That was Larry. Oh, shout out, brother BKL. What is Contreras? That's from the South Bronx. Appreciate you tapping in. And Vegas Day. We up here chopping it up about some things in the media. Shannon Sharp situation.
Yeah.
And whatnot. It's crazy out there.
Bro, he was getting ready. He was sitting there. He was setting the camera. He was like, she's gonna run me like this or like this. I said, this is too much. Like, right?
Right.
But I couldn't see, because of our clarity back in the day, that facial recognition was really R. Kelly.
Right.
I couldn't see it. And I watched the video. You know what I mean?
I watched the video too. I can't remember. That was 2001.
Yes.
I think it was.
Yes.
24 years ago.
Yes, bro. And I couldn't tell.
From what I remember, I thought it was Kells.
And so with the jury.
Yeah.
Right? That's what just happened. You feel me?
Yeah.
But my point is, I couldn't see. The clarity wasn't there, bro. Like our clarity, you know, this is me. I know that's him. Like, but it's like I don't know who that is up there. You see that? But I can't see it from here. I don't know who that is.
Right.
But the jury be like, oh no, that's how you move. That's how, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, bro, take it to the full length if you know you free and that wasn't you.
Right. Let me ask you this. What do you think is going to happen with Shannon Sharp in the next coming weeks or whatever?
Well, the video I just seen.
While the case is still going on, do you think ESPN will suspend him from First Take, or you think they'll let it go on while the whole case is going on? You think we're gonna?
I do think that they will suspend him until further notice. But Shannon Sharp is the owner and provider of Club Texas.
Right.
In LaGuardia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not that it's a check and 100 million, all that's cool, but I'm sure Club Shay Shay made a lot of money, bro. Like and he got enough money to sustain. Yeah. So that's not I'm not saying it's not necessary. I don't even want to use that word. But like, bro, you can make it without ESPN. Okay. On the flip side though, the statement that he said was like, we gonna fight this thing tooth and nail. That's what it sounded like in the statement. What do you think about the statement? Did you watch the statement?
Yeah. I watched this video statement.
What do you think about it? It didn't sound like he was settling.
Well, he already tried to settle.
He tried. So
now it's like she didn't take it. Like now you got to fight it. I think he's taking a tip from Jay-Z. Same thing Jay-Z did. Jay-Z spoke out and was like, "Fucking, if it's so serious, motherfucking, take me to jail." You know what I'm saying? Don't sue me for some money. If I raped you, goddamn, put me in jail. But
now, the diddler. You know what I mean? He gave Cassie that 30 mil fast or whatever the undisclosed amount was.
Yeah, hell yeah. We're going to see, let's see. Xavier Smith, my bro, said, I don't think they'll call it a suspension. Says he's taking personal time of leave of absence.
So I think that's why.
Yeah, that might be right.
Oh, they'll make him make a statement that he's gonna step down for a minute to get his stuff together.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be right.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a course of action.
They had a nightcap on with him Ocho Cinco last night. And I didn't think it would come on.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey.
Now you can switch gears a little bit.
Okay. But I didn't know Shannon Sharp was a backdoorian. The little white chick said she told him put a condom on before he went anal. And he was like, "Nah, hell nah." I didn't know he was a backdoorian.
I ain't watched nothing about her.
It's in the text messages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they released text messages. But she was talking about put a big black baby in me and choke me out and some more shit. So yeah, it's a
big black baby.
Yeah.
Bro, see that white folks be doing saying, boy, black woman will never say no crazy stuff like that.
Man.
She might say put a football player in me, but she ain't gonna say put a big black baby in me. That sounds crazy. It sounds racist.
All right, so before we leave this topic with Shannon Sharp, what age limit is too young for for somebody to be dating if they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s?
If you're 50, I don't think you should be dating a 30-year-old. The lowest you should go.
If you're 50, you don't think motherfuckers should date a 30-year-old?
Date? No.
Yeah. Oh, you wildin'.
Oh, well.
You wildin'. 30 is grown as hell.
30.
You said
30.
Yeah, if he's 50, you don't think a 50-year-old should be dating a 30-year-old.
A 20-year-old.
Wait, go back to 30. A 50-year-old and a 30-year-old. No?
That's a 30-year difference.
It's a 20-year difference. 50 and 30.
No, I said, I think maybe we can rewind it back.
No, you said 30.
20. Okay, I meant 20. Right. My bad. I meant 20.
Okay.
I don't think a 50-year-old should be dating a 20-year-old. My bad. Right? It's a 30-year difference. Maybe that's why I said in my mind, right? Okay. I had to prepare. But that's where it's at, bro. Like, a 50-year-old and 20-year-old. First of all, it ain't about me. But yes, I'd be highly upset if my daughter, that's 21 years old, was dating a 51-year-old. I'd be highly upset.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But like 29, 28, 30, yeah, now you got your, because it's just so already like manipulative to massage that brain to what a man wants you to do, baby.
Right.
But it's different with a male and a female versus a female and a male, which is crazy because a 50-year-old woman, she sometimes be like, boy, get your little stuff away from me. you know, but they wouldn't mind just to try it out a little bit. But I don't see no 50-year-old woman dating no 20-year-old man.
Shit, Cher did it. I don't think he was 20.
Madonna too. What's her name? Love, never knew what I was missing. What's her name, bro?
Ashanti?
No, that's not Ashanti. That's it starts with a K.
Michelle.
No, her name starts with a K.
With the big K, not K Michelle.
No, not K Michelle. Anyway,
she's from LA.
Yeah.
Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole.
Right.
Was dating Huncho recently.
Okay.
Right? And they like 20 years apart type thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was a big deal. Like she 40-something, he 20, you know what I mean?
Right.
And things of that nature. Now, yes, but it don't last, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if y'all want to have fun, but don't make it seem like y'all gonna last, bro. That, you know what I mean? Now I got one partner of mine. His lady is like probably 30 years older than him, and they're married and they've been going and doing their thing for a long time. And I really was surprised, bro. She probably like 65 now or something crazy like that. He's still with her. He's like my age or something, younger than me. Right. You know what I mean? That's it. I've never seen a relationship. Don't quote me on this, but I've never seen a relationship that lasts where they like 30 and 20 years apart.
Motherfuckers here for a good time,
not a long time. I mean,
Oh shit. Yeah, we got a partner. See in the comments right there. We got a partner named Paul. His wife is probably a good shit. I don't know, 20-something years older than him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they've been together for a minute.
Right. Like my neighbors, they were 11 years apart. That was big when I was a kid. Like 11 years apart. You know what I mean? 14 years apart, stuff like that.
Right.
But with this, bro, like, and I'm not a person of color. I don't care about the color that you dating or whatever. But like, you know, you dating a young white woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch yourself, bro.
Yeah, indeed.
Watch out.
Indeed.
You know? So, okay, I want to go here because I don't think that Kanye West should have said that out loud.
Do it in there.
I just had to slide on and say it because some things...
He's saying everything else out loud.
But this the thing. Did you say it to break the chains? Did you say it to help others that have went through what you went through? Or did you just say it for shocking value and awe? To stay relevant. Like we'll never know that unless he say it out loud. But like, why did you say that and you made it a tweet? You didn't make a statement.
I know his cousin like, hold up, nigga. The fuck is you doing?
Right. And then you got a lady, bro. You got a lady.
Yeah.
Like you got kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like y'all was talking about the sex tape with Ray J and Kim.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to talk about some molestation or some, you know,
incest. Right.
You know. Like that ain't gonna affect them years later. That tweet ain't going nowhere, bro, ever. Nah, right? Nah. And so, yes, there is a level of understanding of watch who your kids are around. Make sure that you watch your kids or, you know, all that.
I haven't heard the song.
It's a song?
Yeah. Let me see.
He said it in a song?
Yeah.
A long time ago or recently?
Cousins is the name of the song. I think it's where's Cousins at? I know it's the name of the song.
I'm not an avid Kanye.
Zay, you wanna join the live with us? Let me know, and I'll send you a link.
Yeah, bro. I think he just went left. So I think it's like I had this 50-50, right? Mm-hmm. Where like, man, that's good that you said that, right? Mm-hmm. It's good, but the way you said it, you know what I mean? It's just like you didn't say, man, all my people out there struggling, and you know, yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. You know, watching your kids around because I was doing this. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way to ease that on in to the community and let us be like, damn, that's sorry, Kanye, man, that's foul. Now people call him gay. Now people, you know what I mean?
They've been calling him gay.
Crazy stuff, okay, I don't follow it like that, but yes, I follow. I seen that, and that was crazy. Yeah. I'm on Twitter, but that's crazy.
Yeah,
that was wild.
That's Ye.
What's your thoughts, though?
I think Ye is a damn fool. I've seen people say he's a genius. And things like that. He's a genius because what? He makes good music. You know what I'm saying? Because he makes good beats. He makes good albums. You know what I'm saying? The shit the rhetoric he's spewing about the Jews and he's bringing knowledge to to the world on the music industry and how they're doing us wrong, and things like that. But it's been said before.
It's not that. It's the way that he does things. The way that he meticulously, does things, and even the deals that he's done, and like how people have like ridiculed him in different ways before it even happened. Bro changed how the rock was doing music, bro. Like Jay-Z and all of that, bro. He changed how we looked at fashion and how they was able to eat bread with what they doing. Like, and then few
No, he didn't. How, Sway?
Few wrong moves. That's the exact interview too. But a few wrong moves, bro, you'll lose $1 billion, bro. You'll lose billions. A few wrong statements, a few wrong sentences in a nice interview, bro, will ruin everything, bro. So it's like, bro, I never seen. And this is the thing. He blew past Sean John. He blew past Rockaware. He blew past No Limit Wear or whatever. Like he blew past the cats before him, bro. It made stupid amounts of money with clothes on I ain't never even worn. You feel me? Like a Super Bowl commercial made him crazy amount of money, bro. Right. Like one little advertisement.
I think it's just the world we live in now, though.
Okay, so it don't make him a genius because he thinks differently in this world. No, listen. First of all, let me not even act like. Let me stop.
You think he's a genius?
No, that's why I said let me stop.
Okay.
Let me stop. I'm just going on the tangent. We call people genius, bro, and we don't even know the sense of the word. Like
Albert Einstein.
We just say it like
genius.
I'm just saying. We calling these.
This motherfucker didn't invent the wheel.
No.
Or the light bulb.
No.
Or the fucking telephone.
Nothing that changed
the
face of the earth. Nothing. I get it. That's what I mean. So when we're saying that, we're just giving him the highest accolade possible in a hip hop realm.
Okay.
That he's done things above and beyond what our forefathers have done. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we mean by that. So just to say the word genius, it can ruffle your feathers because bro, that's not genius. That's amazing. You know what I mean? But genius is a stretch. So that's why I have to slow down to kind of give context to what the word genius means in our realm. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Man.
Who watching? What's happening, y'all? Tap in, say something.
Somebody trying to join your live over there. But
is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's that?
You want these readers?
Dark music. No, I tried to see the face. I want to see the face. I don't know dark music. I don't know. Right. Tell me how we met or how you know me, and then I might. But this is a whole different. This is just behind the scenes. Really, we got a real show going on right here.
Yeah, I think. I think Kanye. He said a lot, but like I said, he always said a lot. He might get a couple more. He might get the LGBTQ community behind him now.
Bro, that was incest. That has nothing to do with LGBT. Like that was incest. You and your cousin,
looking at dirty magazines. He said his mama's magazines was different than the one. I wonder what his mama magazine, what she was looking at.
You already know what it was.
She must have been looking at the
one or the other. One or the other. One or the other. You know what I'm saying?
She was looking at them triple because Playboy didn't have no shit like that back in the day.
Playboy did not have sex. Like Playboy had naked women.
Right.
You barely got to see they, you know what I mean? They area, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I remember LaToya was in there. You wasn't seeing LaToya vagina.
Nah, she had She had a big old bush.
She was naked, but you couldn't see no vagina.
Right.
And then you ain't gonna see no penetration. In certain magazines, yes, but Playboy, no. I've been in positions and things like that in my life where the boxes is here, and looking in the door. You know what I mean? I've been in that, but to say you was doing that up until you was 14 years old is wild.
Hell of a while.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that going to change anything for Kanye with him coming out with that? Does he lose fans? Does he gain fans?
Told the world. We live in a world today where it don't even like it's not a gauge because you can lose them, and the ones you lose you gain. You know what I'm saying? You can gain a bunch of weirdos. You know what I mean? On top of the ones you already have, like it just it just we don't know these days because he got so many people. It's probably some people who don't even know that even happened. That still listen to his music and stuff. Not on social media, not in the. You know what I mean? They're not in the media or anything. They don't even know they have it. They're like, what? He said that? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's different nowadays. Bro. Like, It don't, I can't just gauge whether he gonna lose him or gain him.
Yeah.
So let me see.
We got some comments.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
We got some comments
Yes,
on the IG live.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
What's going on?
Sorry. I thought you called yourself. Oh, it is dark music, but yeah, I'm gonna bring you in. You ready?
Yeah, somebody joining the IG live.
He's a dope cameraman, bro. He works with Blackhead and things of that nature. And I do want to work with him on some camera stuff, but yeah, bro. What's happening, man? Man, getting to it, man. Getting some more of it. You did. I don't know. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see, bro. Yeah,
He's right there.
yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's Talib.
So I see you up there live right now.
Talib.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so
Peace
this
Peace,
my brody.
peace.
This my brody RaSun.
What's up, G?
Peace and blessings, brother.
That's
Peace,
Talib, man.
What you think about this Shannon Sharp situation?
What do I think about the Shannon Sharp situation?
Yeah.
Okay, well, honestly, I don't think about it because it's a distraction. That's one. But if we must go into the realm of some of the stuff that is occurring when it comes to Shannon Sharp, we have to be very mindful to the fact that this is someone who has been playing the game for most of our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl is entertainment, right?
Yeah.
And it does not fall under intellectual competition.
Okay. Okay.
Which means the only obligation for them, the NFL, is to present a spectacle. Which means they don't actually have to legitimately compete against each other.
Right.
Right? And Shannon Sharp was a part of this. He was very good at it. He got the highest of commendations. You know what I'm saying? And he was the one that came with the Cat Williams stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like this is around the same time of year he put that stuff out.
Yeah. Around. Yeah. First quarter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And it's like, okay, here we are again with you talking about you know, and all of this once again to sort of cover up the fact that he be looking a little sweet in the tank.
He said, here we are again with you. Because you've been looking a little sus. They've been saying that for a while. All right.
That's when his first sex tape came out.
But
we're talking about a man who has a publicist. He has an agent.
Yeah. He got everything
He's got personal assistants.
Yeah.
He has moderators.
Yeah.
He has webmasters.
But
this is somebody.
Think about that though. What you saying right now? It's kind of wild. You're right, but it's like a grape charge.
Oh, you want to go grape on your live?
A rape charge? Like,
well,
what?
That's regular. That's regular.
Is
that's
it
something
though?
Let me tell you how regular that is. So wait for this. Check this out. Do you know why cocaine is illegal?
Do I know why it's illegal?
Yeah, they used to put it in. They used to give it and prescribe it.
Correct.
You know what case called black codes? You ever heard of those? Those are a set of laws that were created specifically because of you. Me.
Yeah.
They said that black men would use cocaine and become wild and uncontrollable and rape white women. They had to make it illegal.
Ain't that what they did with marijuana too? They had marijuana commercials.
A little different.
They had marijuana commercials making us look like we was crazy taking marijuana.
Yeah, but but remember for a while there, marijuana got thrown into dope.
Okay.
Everything was dope. If it was illegal, it was dope.
Yeah.
We grew up on that dare shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they had, hey, you smoke weed, you dope. You a dope. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dart, look, we're going to let you land your plane and we're going to get you out of here and get back on the thing.
Yeah.
What's your final thoughts on Shannon? Is ESPN going to keep him or are they going to let him slide?
Quite frankly, I feel like he's undergoing a hazing initiation, like most of the Boule Masonic groups that are operating from that level. And from that, it's going to all become a spectacle. It's a psyop. And I'm going to tell you how to always identify a psyop. Psyops don't have conclusions. The stories just fade into ambiguity.
And that, my friends, is his response. Hey, that's that humiliation ritual. Hey, love, man. Love, man. We'll see you next time, bro. We here, baby.
All right, now. Have a great show, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Bless. 100.
You gotta go right. Yeah.
He just exited out.
One love. That was dope.
One love.
That was dope.
That's like having a phone call on a radio show. I like that.
For real,
I like that. He said, all right, so we're going to let you land your plane. We're going to let you.
Right.
I like that.
Like that. Yeah. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the RaSun Report on YouTube. Icy Jonez.
I see what Icy Jonez on YouTube.
Yeah, so y'all can tune in and get some of this good game that we're chopping up over here.
Linked up and locked in. You already know what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
So, I got about 10 more minutes. So we want to know what y'all think, about the Kanye. We want to know what y'all think about Shannon Sharp. Y'all leave it in the comments. If you ever watch this again, replay, let us know what y'all think. You know what I mean? That's what's happening right now, right? So what else, man? What's new, bro?
I'm gonna tell you what. We're gonna go to a video over here. We're gonna talk over here for a minute. So y'all check this out. I got a dope video for y'all to see, and it is boom, 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 boom. D-Cross Endless. Check it out.
That's how you shoot.
Well, let them catch me when I fall, so I gotta take it higher. See the ice around my neck, you see me walking through the fire. So many chains on me. What I put up with these chains on me. I ain't never had no handouts, now they wanna take from me. No weapons pulled on me. They will not prosper. They won't love me. Been through the fire. They won't love me.
Devil on my line, won't believe that shit he telling me. Like money can make y'all die. As I get high off this ketamine, you can see it in my eyes. That Gemini get the best of me. My daughter see me cry, they know they got what I got left of me. It's like my brother wanna see me fall. Cause every time I do some shit, he find a reason to not clap at all. I'm going through it, but I laugh it off. I wipe my tears and turn around, I'ma let God go get back at y'all. You niggas mad I made it, head to the sky, I'm faded. The ism game was basic, but I got on and saved it. Your mindset can't be basic, I knock a bitch with patience. Show me your dreams, let's chase them. First let me tie your laces, baby.
So many chains on me. What I put up with these chains on me. I ain't never had no handout, now they wanna take from me. No weapons pulled on me.
What else?
They will not prosper. They won't love me.
Oh, they don't like me, nigga. Do it all. Hey, it's critical. Half the shit I'm talking about is spiritual and literal. The devil on my shoulder, I ain't hearing you or fearing you. Stay up on my lane, ho, I'm steering you. I came to milk the motherfucking game like I bought cereal. It's 30 shots tucked up in my Glock cause it get iffy now. He jump bad, put him on that bed, permanently sitting down. I'm on the beach, chilling with my bitch, she got her titties out. It's 10 to go to sleep, and my day gon' cost me 50,000. That bitch you want, I won't even look at. My homie fell off, I picked him up, blood shook back. I got my first trap, I hit the gas and I ain't look back. That advice I gave your bitch ass, you fell off, you should've took that, nigga.
Well, let them catch me when I fall, so I gotta take it higher. See the ice around my neck, you see me walking through the fire. So many chains on me. What I put up with these chains on me. I ain't never had no handout, now they wanna take from me. No weapons pulled on me. They will not prosper. They won't love me. Been through the fire. They won't
Hockey.
It's meant to be making easy. Oh, nah.
Yeah, that was D-Cross. The name of the joint was Endless.
That's how you shoot.
Okay, get that out of there. Endless Struggles by D-Cross. Man, I see. That was us, man, chopping it up, doing it again. Another episode of Linked Up and Locked In, bro.
Yeah, I like it. I love it, actually.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. And, thank y'all for actually tuning in. Thank y'all for commenting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My live went up on Instagram. I see Jonez. We in this thing, man. Linked up and locked in, man. Double L.
And your guy said this, the Shannon Sharp thing and things like that is a distraction. Sometimes we need distractions. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot going on in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live in this thing, so.
Yes, media entertainment. I'm in that realm. So
Right.
It is what it is. It ain't like it's gonna change my life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do have a thought process about what this other person's going on. You feel me? And I feel like I can talk about it. But I know what he meant.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
we're not gonna go
down
that rabbit hole.
Right.
We could, but we're not gonna do that.
The Pope died.
Yeah, that was another one.
All right, let's get out of here, y'all. Peace. Appreciate you guys.
Hey.
Man, make sure y'all follow us, the RaSun Report on YouTube. I see Jonez on YouTube. Yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that. We appreciate y'all. Peace. And we are out of here.
RaSun Report. RaSun Report. Hip hop, sports, and much more from hot topics, but not the storefront. One of the intelligent fellas from Fifth Element crew. No embellishing moves when he telling the news. The platform, not the Fed type. Fancy head wrap, keep the dread tight. Not to be confused with the vultures. We do it strictly for the culture. The RaSun Report. RaSun Report.